There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in next, Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Sale gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First delivery to him. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
I'm set with the 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants to beat it.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
A 1 pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's off the green monster.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. What?
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Batting fifth.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Batting seventh. The center fielder,
Dwight Evans the batter now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
So 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Line toward the alley in left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
batting ninth.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored as sac fly and an RBI. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Popped him up. Guerrero shading to his right, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Abreu becomes the first out of the inning. Grichuk, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rendell Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Last half of the second set to go. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogart.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Designated hitter number 34.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now back.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Springer retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Gonzalez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to stand in is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his net.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. Stepping up is Bobby Dahlbeck. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne, and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run and a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Dwight Evans. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gurriel just shy of the monster. He makes the catch for out number 1. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gurriel is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Next, here is Mookie Betts. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The Red Sox tack on one more. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings in George Springer. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
For the Red Sox.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogart. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, David Ortiz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And 1 error on the Boston line score. Chop towards first. He's got it. Throw to first will get it. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Belted high in the air out to left. Gurriel is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. Rowdy Tellez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rowdy Tellez is retired to kick off the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The pitch.
Third baseman, Rafael.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back.
So next to hit is Bobby Dahlbeck. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Next to dig in, Dwight Evans. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Tommy Malone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Springer looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Malone has compiled over 65 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that brings in Xander Bogart. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch at night games as a...
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Right fielder looking up, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ryan Barucki gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. 2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bobby Dalbec just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Up next to the next one.
Ready to take his hacks again. Kevin Plawecki blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, man, going back to that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by his opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. First pitch on the way. George Springer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
On the ground to third. Devers has it. And there's out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking at pepper that green monster.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And he is in there. Bogarts, the runner at third with no outs. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now back, first base.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Kevin Plawecki to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. The second coming back in the 5th. This is line to left, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Neil. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's Xander Bogart now. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And the second run will score as well. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, talk about having a debut there. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. But looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes.
Leading off with the blue pitch, the first baseman, Xander Bogart.
First pitch on the way. Jose Abreu stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. In now, Xander Bogart. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. And there's one away. So next to bat will be David Ortiz. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. From the stretch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Now here's the first offering. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The windup and the 0-1. reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
And the pitch. Reese McGuire is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Slow little roller to third. And that's the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... Making his way to the plate once again, Rafael Devers. And he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And in case you missed it, he is already hit for the cycle. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now is Kevin Plawecki. He went deep back in the fifth. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A man at third with one away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. And stepping in, Cavan Biggio, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tons of runs in this one. Boston with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Chris Sale.